Today's video, we have the new champion, Ambessa, a top lane bruiser champion that possibly can be played in the jungle and mid lane too, known as Mel's Domimomi, if you have seen the hit series Arcane, which has Season 2 coming out soon. And we're also going to be touching on the new ARAM changes, completely overhauling ARAM. This is definitely going to be a massive, massive hit, I think, for all those ARAM grinders out there. So without further ado, let's jump into it, break down the new champion, and break down some of the changes coming up for League of Legends. Jumping onto the riff now, looking at Ambessa. Now, this champion has so much inbuilt mobility, okay? You can see the passive. After every time you use an ability, you get a dash. It's similar to like Kalista auto attack dash. The range also feels like Silas E. So after every single time you use an ability, you get an option to do that little dash. You can see maybe here, hit, dash. You see so much mobility and so much kiting slash chase down. Ridiculous amounts of mobility. Now the damage I don't think is too high. I can't see the exact stats as of yet. You can see going for the dive, Volibear finishes it off. I definitely don't see why this champion can't be ran in the mid lane. It gives me set vibes with a bit more mobility. Don't see why it won't get. I mean, most Cassante, Set, all these top lane bruisers eventually found their way into the mid lane, so I reckon he will be played. She will be played there. So you can see great skirmishing abilities. Absolutely crazy. There's a crit animation. I don't know what that's for. So the Q, Cunning Sweep, Sundered Slam. You sweep your Drake Hounds into a semicircle in front. The W, you get a shield, you brace yourself and then slam. E, it's like a whip around herself, damaging and slowing enemies. The second ability causes her to strike a second time at the end of the dash. Maybe that's the crit strike. I don't know. The ultimate ability, Public Execution. Watch this. Straight line. And then when you're going to go to the furthest champion away and kind of like suppress them up in the air or something and then slam them down, seems to be. Great engage tool. Also great escape tool. You can see onto the solution here. Pins him. Who doesn't want to be pinned by? Never mind, Drew. Let's not continue with that. Black Cleaver, Eclipse setup. Kind of like a Renekton build, I would say. Does also give a little bit Renekton vibes, let's be honest. You can see into the Yasuo here. And just watch how much mobility this champion has. Clears out the wave, then uses the Q with the dash. Conqueror, of course. Using that E, dash. Q coming in, dash, auto, ult. I mean, we're well fed in this video, but it does seem ult to engage, go straight in. Maybe a Sterax vibe. I want to see somebody like Whippo on this champion. I think they would absolutely pop off. And I'm interested to see what you guys think about this new champion. If you think it's going to be a hit or a miss on release. I think it's going to release with a solid win rate. I don't know. Maybe 45%. It doesn't seem that hard to play. Relatively simple. The only thing is those auto attacks and the ultimate not knowing where you're going to end up. But I think overall it's going to be a great release. Obviously Arcane coming up, and with the ARAM changes coming out, the Arcane theme with ARAM. I love ARAM. I love Arcane. I like that, right? Theming the game around it. I mean, why not? It's a hit series. Maybe it's going to get some of those Arcane Netflix normies to come and play our game and make our queue times shorter. We're going to get a massive team fight here as we're going to wrap up the Ambessa gameplay. Oh my god, okay. Keep going. Ultimate's almost up here. By the way, it's energy. It's not... Ultimate comes out pretty bad targeting. Noob Rider. Look at that. It's like... Keep going. Does it have any sustain? Doesn't seem to have that much sustain in the kit, thank Christ. Look to see how you play in the team fights. Ult comes out straight on the back line. Man, these champions that have those ults, like the Cassante ult or something, just to take their back line out. Absolutely bonkers. But that's it, gentlemen. So as you can see here, a brand new theme. Essentially, they saw Arcane. There's a bridge in Arcane between, I think it's like Piltover and Zorn or something. And they're like, why the hell don't we have this bridge as the ARAM map? Now, I am told that this will not be permanent. It's more of like a map skin. I don't know why the hell we're not getting this. Still don't get this for the League Summoner's Rift map for like Christmas and Easter and events and stuff. I'm still pissed about how they took that away. But anyways, that's for another day. But it's absolutely amazing. You can see here some of the, I guess, concept art and stuff like that. I think it's going to be a cool little niche way to change up the map, change up for ARAM players. It's not going to have that much of a difference in gameplay. It's just going to look a hell of a lot different. As we jump onto the new bridge, you can see there's a lot of different little features there, and I believe the snowballs are getting shifted. We've also seen the bushes are going to be changed for gas. So it's definitely going to be still the same ARAM, but it just has such a different look and feel. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this new map. Man, I don't know why we can't just simply do this for Summoners Rift 5v5. I guess because of the competitive aspect, they don't want pros to have to play a different map. Does it ruin esports? I don't know. But you can see here as they play it out. Kind of similar vibes, I'm going to be honest. The towers do look dope though. I don't reckon this would have been a massive like effort by their team. They would have just imported like a map skin over it. But minions look different. Poros look cooler as they come through. I don't know on the sizing. If any of the sizings are different, I don't know. It kind of looks similar to me. Towers are popping. And I stylistically do like it. I think it's a bit clearer. I reckon the current ARAM map, Howling Abyss, it's a little bit... Sometimes it's a little bit dark and it's a little bit... I don't know. I would say dull. This is kind of bright. It's nice. It's going to be a nice stylistic change. It kind of gives a little bit of the arena feels. And there's going to be a bunch of different like challenges I've heard. I don't have the exact details, but like for instance, Heimer and maybe Jace or Victor, like there's different arcane champions that are going to have different... It's obviously like, because this is only going to be available up until maybe early next year, they're going to have certain challenges and stuff like that, and probably going to be releasing like certain skins and stuff, you would assume. Riot Games is a business after all. They're here to make good gameplay, but also to make great skins that we like to purchase and that we like to show off to our friends and spend our money on. Thank you so much, Riot Games. I love Riot Games. Just gonna put that out there and that said that. And with that, I will be wrapping up today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm super excited to try out the new champion in the mid lane, if I'm honest. I'm going to be trying maybe some lethality setups, maybe some Aatrox/Renekton builds. I think Eclipse obviously don't need any mana items. You're going to be able to go full damage, full bruiser, and maybe going to be able to skirmish with that extra mobility. I'm trying to still think about what champions it's going to synergize best with and against. I still need to think about that. But if I'm versing it, I'm playing maybe Talia or Vex to utilize anti-dash. Probably a big thing. Every single time you use an ability, it's going to be a dash. And the ARAM changes. Look, if you're big into ARAM, it's going to be fresh for you. Is it going to change ARAM completely? No. ARAM's for casual players. They're not going to change the gameplay at all. It's just a visual update and buff, probably around a new skin line. But that's it from Professor Midbeast today, keeping you guys updated with all the new changes. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Good night.